Today we'll be focusing on yoga for better grabs, particularly the Crail grab for you boarders out there. And if you're not a boarder, this is just a great short series of 3 poses to increase your flexibility pre or post workout. So go ahead and find a seat upon your mat, legs stretched out long, and we'll get started. Just taking time here to settle into our presence, feeling our weight seated upon the earth, noticing our breath, and just settling into the moment. We'll inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. Just focusing your energy, centering, finding a moment of stillness here before we move the body. We'll begin with Ardha Matsyendrasana, or half Lord of the Fishes pose. So we'll bend that right knee, place the right sole outside of the left leg. You can hug that right knee with your left elbow. Inhale, get nice and tall, and as you exhale, pull the thigh in towards your chest, almost as if you're pushing the air out of your torso with your leg. Inhale, that right arm lifts up high, and we'll exhale, take it to a twist, plant those fingerprints behind the back body. Now you want to try to stay nice and tall through your spine. Try not to lean back into your arm. We're just kind of using that as a kickstand. Drop back on your right shoulder as you exhale. Really twisting those organs, wringing them out. Inhaling for spinal length and exhaling as you twist any knot deeper. For an added challenge, you can take the left tricep or elbow to the outside of the right knee or thigh for more leverage. And that's just an extension of the pose, so certainly not a requirement, just an addition. Continue to push firmly into your right foot. And then on an exhale, just slowly unwinding, come back to center. We'll extend that right leg out, reposition your seat, and exhale to forward fold, reaching your heart towards your toes. Just recentering here. Feeling that length in the back of the legs, and maybe the right leg feels a little different than the left at the moment. So we'll bend that left knee, plant the left sole outside of the right leg this time. Keep your right foot flexed back if your right leg moves down. We'll hug the left knee with the right elbow. Hug the right elbow with the left hand. Inhale for length. Exhale, pull that thigh in as you push the air out of your torso. Nice, slow, full, deep breaths. And when you're ready, left arm will lift, and we'll exhale, twist, plant those left fingertips behind the back. Inhale for length. Exhale, drop back on your left shoulder. Continue to push that left foot actively into the floor or your mat, the ground, wherever you are. Finding more range of motion with each exhale. And if you want to deepen, bringing that right elbow or tricep to the outside of the left knee or thigh. Now, if that's not comfortable for your right shoulder, please don't feel like you have to do that. That's just an option. And one more breath here. Slowly unwind, coming back to center. Again, we'll kick that left leg out, reposition your seat, and forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Hopefully the legs feel a little more even now. You can bow your head towards your legs to really lengthen your spine, feeling that stretch in the back of your neck. And slowly walk those hands back up. We're going to make our way forward here. Just come on up to the top of your mat, meeting in our Tadasana. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, forward fold. This is Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Now if you've got blocks, go ahead and grab those. You can bring the floor, the earth a little closer to your body. And then exhale as you start to bow forward and really soften those knees. Put a deep bend into those knees as much as you need to accommodate the hamstrings. And then on an exhale, we'll walk the blocks over to the right. Bend deeply into your right knee as you bow your head towards your leg. We're trying to keep that left leg nice and straight but not locked. And you pull back just slightly on the left hip. Same concept here, deepening with the breath. You inhale as your torso lifts slightly, and exhale as you bow your forehead or your nose towards your knee. Really utilize those blocks or any other props that you've got handy. You should feel this along the outside edge of that right leg, accessing the IT band, the hip, maybe even the back of the knee. We'll walk those blocks back to center. Inhale at center. And exhale as you walk them over to the left, bending generously into that left knee. Keeping the right leg straight, really grounding through that right foot, but trying not to lock out that right knee. Draw back on the right hip just a little bit. And again, allowing the breath to deepen your pose. So you inhale, your torso floats up slightly, and as you exhale, you sink just a little bit more deeply. And on an exhale, walk those blocks back to center. And Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Does not matter how deeply you can fold. You might be pretty far away from touching your toes. Don't even worry about it. You'll get there. It's called a practice for a reason. Inhale, arms lift. Come all the way up to standing. Exhale, forward fold. From here, we're going to walk the feet back into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And again, here, bend those knees as deeply as you need to. Essentially, the body is forming an upside down V. You can shake out your head, really push your heart back towards your thighs. Again, bend those knees. Don't worry about the heels touching the mat. They may not, or that might be something that you can work towards. We'll shorten the stance. Just walk those feet in a little bit closer towards the hands. You're going to take it to a twist. So you can bring that right arm to the left leg, either on the thigh, near the knee, or down to the ankle. Now if you're near the knee, just try not to crank too much with your grip. Let your head be heavy. You might gaze up under your left arm. Again, you can bend your knees deeply here if you need to, or lift those heels. Exhale to unwind. Reposition in your downward facing dog. And really grounding weight into the right leg. We'll bring that left arm over to the right leg. Again, here you can grab onto the thigh, the calf, or the ankle. Into the back of your legs, into your shoulders. Just be very mindful of the shoulders in today's practice. Not to overstress them, also not blocking out the elbows. And downward facing dog, just slowly tiptoe those feet forward, coming to the top of the mat. Exhale to fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep out wide and high, palms touch. Exhale, hands come on down to the heart. And just taking a moment to absorb all the benefits of those three lovely poses today. Giving yourself a moment of gratitude for showing up. Being mindful of your well-being. From my heart to yours. Namaste.